Islamic correction to flaws of the Vinci Code book, which has sold more than 40 million copies worldwide. Well, after reading the book, I can say that it was quite an exciting adventure book. Okay, but some parts of the book has been written so superficially and, sorry to say, but so ignorantly that I could not help myself to prepare a video for criticizing these points and to enlighten 40 million people who bought this book. So let's begin with 134th page of the book, where we read the women were banished from mosques in Islam, and there are no women priests in Islam. This is completely wrong, Mr.Brown. It is obvious that you did not make sufficient research. During 300 years of the Middle Ages, when 5 million women were burned at the stake by the witch hunts of the Church, Prophet Mohammed was sent as the last messenger with the last book and religion to all humanity. Because the message sent by Jesus was somehow distorted in this new and the last message of Koran Allah or the God said, and for women are rights over men similar to those of men over women. It was also stated that in Islam there is absolutely no difference between man and woman, as both are promised the same reward for good conduct and the same punishment for evil conduct. Whoso does that which is right and believes, whether male or female, him or her will be quickened to happy life. The last message, namely Islam, regarded man and woman as being of the same essence, created from a single soul, saying, "O mankind, reverence your guardian Lord, who created you from a single person, created of like nature, his mate, and from this pair scattered like seeds, countless men and women. So, please get rid of your prejudice and laziness that in Islam the women are treated badly, and the only way for this is reading Quran and making researches. Lastly, the Prophet Mohammed, peace be upon him, said, women are the twin halves of men." Now let's come to page 172, where Dan Brown wrote, "The Knights of Temple, or the Knights Templar, discovered some facts in the ruins of Solomon's temple, and they became the most wealthy and limitless powerful men of the Christian world by blackmailing Vatican. As you know, later in the 14th century, by the plan of Pope Clement V, the knights were cleansed by being burned at stakes completely. What was the secret document they found? It's very important. It is simply what was mentioned in Quran. According to Quran, Jesus was nor crucified, neither killed, which at the same time is the biggest flaw of the Christianity. As you very well know, Jesus breathed into a clay bird. Yes, a clay bird, an earth bird made of earth. And this bird, clay bird, became a real bird, living bird. Healed a born blind person and the leper. He brought a dead person to life. He could inform people of what they ate and what they stored in their houses. So, how can a prophet with miracles like Jesus be crucified by normal and common people like you and me? And how can such educated and learned and developed societies like you believe that a prophet is a loser, although he has the power of Lord behind? Now please, Christian brothers, do not be sorry anymore that Jesus was crucified or killed, and break all your crosses. Break all your crosses, symbolizing Jesus' crucifixion. Because what you did is really a big sin. He was not crucified. So the sentence written on the 253rd page is right, saying Council of Nicaea, by the orders of Constantine, decided by voting that Jesus is the Son of God, and chose 4 Gospels of Matthew, Mark, Luke and John among 80 Gospels. However, the sentence on the 25th page, saying the Bible did not arrive by fax from heaven, but it is a product of man, is completely wrong. But the true answer, according to Islam, is that it is a book of God. But because the Bible was distorted, the last book, Quran, was sent. Lastly, nor the Holy Grail symbolizes Mary Magdalena, neither Sophie and his brother in the novel can be descendants of Jesus, as it is written there. Because, again, according to Islamic sources, Jesus was taken above alive, and he will be sent again, and he will marry, he will have children, and be buried near Prophet Muhammad after his death. Again, according to Islam, he will break the cross, which means it will be understood that he was not the one who was crucified. He is expected to come very soon, according to some Islamic calculations. And according to me, I very strongly feel that he already has come. According to Islam, he will be understood by his being without any relative, and only very people with very strong faith will be able to know him. It is obvious that I do not have any chance of knowing or seeing him. I wish I had such a strong faith. Lastly, if you really want to find the Holy Grail, namely a prophetical blood, a holy blood, bloodline, just look at the mirrors in your house, because Mark Humphreys, a genealogy enthusiast and professor of computer science at Dublin University in Ireland, estimates that Prophet Muhammad appears on the family tree of every person in the Western world. You can find this info on internet by searching the phrase, "Does your family have royal roots?" So you are the Holy Grail, it seems, hopefully, obviously. Best regards.